Hello guys, I welcome you to my channel, Let's Say Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub, as you guys know me. I'm reaching you live from Lagos State, Nigeria, and in this video guys, it is my pleasure again to welcome you to my Corel 2019 for beginner part 2, class 2 rather. If you have not yet watched the class 1 where I teach you guys everything about customization and everything about color palette, just like what you see on the screen right here, kindly check the channel and watch the past one, the class 1 of Corel 2019 tutorial for beginner. So when you are able to watch that, you can dive into this part 2 and to this class 2, then you're able to understand more better, and you watch out for the class 3 in the future. So without wasting much of our time guys, so let's dive into the tutorial and see what you can do in Corel 2019 for beginner. In today's class, I'm going to walk you through guys step by step on how you can create a page setting for print design and web graphic. So what do I mean by print graphic and web graphic? Let me give you a brief overview. When you are trying to create a web graphic, is quite different from when you are trying to create a print graphic. So I'm going to do a 2 example for you guys. One is going to be print graphic, while the second one is going to be for web graphic page layout. So let's get started. So for you to create a page document or for you to create a new design, you have to access it in different way. So using Corel 2019, so you can come from the top right here, go to file. So when you click to file, you click on new. So when you click on new, you're going to have something like this. This is just the beginning of whatever you want to design using Corel 2019. Okay, so let me quickly close that. Another way for you guys to create a new document when you are trying to design using Corel 2019 is to press Ctrl N. So when you press Command and Ctrl N, you're going to have the same result. You are still doing the same thing. So the last option for you guys to create a new document is to click on this plus icon here, which simply means new document. So these are the 3 options for you to access a new new layouts to create a new document as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. So right here, I'm going to explain some of the things you need to understand right here. So from the beginning of this class 2, I told you guys that in Corel 2019, I'm going to give you 2 examples. The first one is how you can set out a page design for a page layout for print graphic using Corel 2019, while the second example is going to be how you can set up page layouts for web graphic. So we're going to start with print graphic. So under the print graphics, you need to understand the fact that you have to create a bleed area and safe zone. What do I mean by bleed area and safe zone is a situation where by the time the machine prints your job, there's going to be where there should be a cutout. That is, by the time they make the cutout, you're going to have a very clean job. And for you to do that, you must do the settings in your print design before you can take it to a machine for printing. If you don't make a reference for cutouts, or you do not make a reference for safe zone, definitely some of your design is going to be cut out at printing section. So for you to be on the safe side, just watch the step I'm taking in this video and see how you can protect your design when you are trying to design a print graphic, how you can protect it from being cut out at the printing section when you are done with your design. So let's get started with how you can create a standard business card, create a bleed area and a safe zone. So from there, we can take a look at another example, then we move to how you can do a layout setting for web graphics. So let's get started with how you can create a standard layout for print design business card. So right here, you have to start from the top right here and type in the name of your design. So let's say business card. Okay, so when you've done that, you have to come here. So at this point here, this is just color options. Now for every print graphics, you must use CMYK. Okay, so this should be your option. CMYK is a must. So when you make sure you check CMYK, then when you check on CMYK, you have to come here. So for every business card, you must have to it has to be 3.5 by 2. So for you guys to set up the bleed area safe zone, you have to add some figures so that you will be able to maintain print graphics, and you'll be able to maintain your graphics after the printing job is done. Okay, so right here you have to come here and type in 3.75. then you come here and type in 2.25. okay, then you have to come here and set your resolution to be 300. So when you are done with your settings right here, so you have to come here and click on OK. Boom. So now for you to set the safe zone and bleed area, first step you have to take right here is to come to the tools bar right here, double click on the rectangle to create a perfect page border. So having done that, make sure your ruler is appear. Okay, make sure your ruler is appear. If you don't have your ruler appear, all you have to do is to come to the tools bar right here, go to views. So when you click on view, make sure the rulers is checked, or you press Ctrl Alt plus Shift key plus R. So your ruler is going to be appear, and make sure your guideline is also snap. With that, you'll be able to see this option right here. So you can now drag your ruler from vertical and horizontal. Okay, so the next step you have to take now is to create the right size for the business card. So all you have to do is to make sure you click on the page border that you have created earlier. Then you come to the home tab, come to the command tab right here, and type in 3.5. Then you come down below here and type in 2.0. So once you are done with the figure, press enter key on your keyboard. So you are going to have something like this. Then falling back to your ruler and drag from horizontal and vertical, from both top and the center and at the bottom. Alright guys, so for you guys to create a safe zone, how do you create a safe zone for your print design? So this is come in a situation whereby you need to make use of calculator. So I have to come down here and I'm going to demonstrate it to you guys on the calculator. So here is my calculator, guys. So guys, for you guys to create a safe zone, all you have to do is to subtract 0.25 from the stop. So for you to do that, you have to start from 3.5 right here. This figure right here, you have to start from there. So I'm going to bring out my calculator again. So you have to type in 3.5 minus. So you have to subtract 0.25 from the 3.5, then you have 3.25. all right, so we have to come back again and make sure we type in 3.25 right here. So you have to come here, Control A, then 3.25. so we have to work on the 2 also. So we have to bring back our calculator and I'm going to clear this. So we have 2 minus 0.25 again, and then equal to, so we have 1.75 for this for the height. So we have to come back here again, Control A, and we type in the figure, which is 1.75. then we press enter key on our keyboard. So when you are done, you have to drag your ruler also from the vertical and horizontal, just like this. Okay, so I'm going to clarify it for you guys now so you guys can understand it more better. So the page border serve as the cutout. So for the cutout, we are going to, let's for instance, we fill the cutout with dark black, 100% black. Then we fill the safe zone, the raise size of the business card with this type of black. Okay, then the safe zone, we fill it with this. Now whatever you want to design as far as business card is concerned, everything must fall within this safe zone. That's just the bitter truth. So by the time your design move outside this place, let's say for instance you want to type the name of the card holder. So the name of the card holder, you pick on your text tools and you try to type the name of the card holder. So Control A, just to give some little format, and you try to reduce the font size to be like okay, so you try to change the color. Let's say you change the color to this type of color. Now you want to place the design, so you now do it this way. Okay, so you now do it this way. This is very much wrong. Okay, it's wrong. Okay, this is wrong. This is what? This is 100% wrong. So the right one to do it is to, when I duplicate this now and then I place it this way. Oh, sorry. And I select on the text now and I place it this way. Okay, so this become much right. So this is right. So just put this one white color. Okay, so this is the right way to do it. Okay, so this is the right way to do it. Why this is the wrong way to do it? This is because by the time they're trying to cut out the design the cutout zone. Also, if I click on the cutout zone right here, you see this is danger zone. So by the time I click on danger zone and I select the text, let's change the text to white. So you can see that the one letter is going to be cut off. By the time I let's say for instance we're trying to cut this out now, so definitely we are going to cut the letter away, so which simply means that, but this one right here, everything become much more safe and much more right way to do it. So this is just most of the reason why you need to create a blade area and safe zone when you are doing a print graphic. Okay, but in another way around, when you are trying to design a web graphic, you don't face all these challenges. So but for print graphic, this is a must, and you must understand all these things before you can do print graphics. Otherwise you might be doing this you might be doing wrong thing at the right time. So let's take a look at examples on how you guys can create a page layout for web graphic, which is very much easy things to do as far as graphic design is concerned. So right here, another way to create a new page is to come here, click on this plus sign. So I click on this plus sign. Now we want to create a web graphic. So let's say we want to create web header. Okay, web header. So every web design banner size must have their size based on the website's template. So most especially if you are a web designer and also you're a graphic designer, you should be able to understand this section more better. So for you to do all these things, there are some presets on CorelDRAW sizes that you can pick, but nevertheless, if the size was not available in CorelDRAW size, you can as well type in your own personal figure size. So but what's mostly concerned and mostly important right here is the color layout rendering. So for every web graphic, you have to set the color to be RGB. So when you choose the color to be RGB, you have to come to the page sizes right here, and you can choose from the Corel default size. So like I said earlier, these are different sizes of web banner, so you can choose on any one that is much related to your web graphic. So let's say I choose 120 by 60. And one more thing about web graphic is that web graphics always in pixels. It's not like print graphics that you need to be set to be inches most times, but for web graphic it needs to be in pixel. So you have to change the resolution also to 300 so that you maintain high resolution of a graphic. So you can see the pixel size. This is the weight, and this is the height. When I increase the store, so by the time we put it in 96, it changed to 120 to 120 to 60, but by the time we change it back to 300%, it increased the file size. But nevertheless, that's not there is nothing to panic about it. This is just going to give you high quality resolution of graphics by the time you are done with your design. So finally, you have to come here and click on OK. So you click on OK, you're going to see the banner size just like this. So just like what you see on the screen right here, by the time I come to the toolbar here, double click on here, and we create a page border, then you can start your design. So you can as well come back here again and create another page size for web graphics. So you can decide to use your custom size now. Let's say 300 by 600 pixels, 300 by 600 pixels. Okay, so we move the resolution to be 96, and we come back here and 300 by 600 pixels. Okay, and we can call this web banner. Okay, web banner as. Okay, so 300 by 600 pixels and web banner ad. Finally, you come here and click on OK. So by the time you create the page size, you're going to see something like this. You can press Ctrl minus just to zoom in to the entire canvas size of the banner you create. So guys, this is what I have for you guys as far as page setting for web graphic and print graphic is concerned using Corel 2019. I hope you guys find value for this video. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumb up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, remember to click on the subscribe so that you don't miss out whenever I upload content about Corel 2019 for beginner to advanced. There are a lot of things you need to learn as far as this channel is concerned. All you have to do is to make sure you click on the subscribe, click on the like button for this video, share this video for your loved one, and finally, if you have any question for me as far as this tutorial is concerned, you can put your question in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching this video from the beginning to the end, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.